All right, everybody. So last... now I sound like a radio DJ. All right, everybody. So last time we played, everything went to hell in Arborong. We started a race war. The dredge came into the city. We only have about 2 weeks of survival. Well, 2 weeks that we can keep the city together if everybody doesn't kill themselves first. The darkness is encroaching. We ended last week having rejoined with Folka and Ivor and Ivan and Juno and all them, having fallen down the pit. So let's see what the hell happens next. A mighty grief that was ours and theirs. Whee! Okay. The caravan fell silently in absolute darkness until you lost all sense of time and place. Before hallucination... Jeza! Welcome! Glad you could make it. Before hallucination and madness set in, you felt Juno's touch pillow you into a sleep state. Protect you from the worst of it. Now dim light finally reveals approaching ground like an island rising from a midnight sea. So, for those of you who might not remember, before we fell into the hole, before we jumped into the hole, Bulwark had confronted us up top. Apparently, Ivor took a face to the axe. Took an axe to the face. And something happened to somebody else, too. I don't remember what it was. I think... Excuse me, I think we left Bulwark up top. I don't know that he's dead. But he didn't immediately follow us down. It's going well for me, Jeza. How's it going for you? You touch the ground lightly, then heavily, and your stomach lurches. Your face still burns from the wound Bulwark gave you. Walking feels like you've never done it before. I made sick in my hat, announces Spar. Blood all over his good axe, I know. Oh, also, incidentally, this... Oh, yes, she's about to tell us. This is the inner earth. This is where the dredge are from, apparently. This is the inner earth, Juno tells everyone. This is a cave, grumbles Oli. I'm not impressed. You just fell for like 3 miles. Okay. In the gloom, Juno looks absolutely ghostly, beckoning you to follow. Reserve judgment till we emerge. Presumably that's her saying that. No timer, no supplies, no food, no renown. The Mender's light plays tricks with the crags. Shadows dance across sharp edges and distended cavities. Oh, hey, someone sighs, almost apologetically. I may have a problem. Ditch is sitting on the ground. He appears to be missing a leg, but at second glance it's been swallowed up by a deep, narrow hole. The floor is riddled with them, like a coral reef. Ow, he continues. Ow, ow. But Oli claps a hand over his mouth. You all hear it nearby, scraping on stone. Through stone. So there's some sound approaching. Ditch is a funnier character than I've given him credit for before. If this is where the dredge are from, it's terrifying. I mean, maybe this is the dredge's world when it's been swallowed up by the darkness. Maybe it would be less terrifying in other times. In fact, I see the terrain is floating, so yes, this is the dredge homeworld within the darkness. Okay. Draw weapons and encircle. Drag him out of the hole as quickly as possible. Try to make a distraction away from Ditch. God. Get him out of that hole. Ditch him. Oh, good one, Public. Ditch screams, and blood flushes through the hole like a drain. You expect to see a stump, but instead there's a trough carved into his leg by the rock floor's razor edges. He'll live, probably. Shields, you shout, as creatures rumble out of the darkness. Oh boy. So that was probably the wrong call there, huh? Ditches... Oh, well, he's injured. I thought maybe he'd be out of the fighting for good. 16 renown, okay. That would take all of it. That's more than I have. Up Ivers, I think. Gives me a greater benefit. Okay. Is this the group I want to roll with? We had success with them last time. But I'm wondering if I might not want somebody else in place of... Well, of course, Oli has the backbiter thing. 3 break. I don't know if I want you doing that. Actually, Bach, I'm going to give you the 3 break. Do I want to give you the 3 break? Maybe not. I don't think you get critical strikes on armor breaks, so maybe I don't want him to have that. Okay, so actually I want Bach to have more strength, which would be that one. Visibility, and he ignores armor, right. Rally can grant allies willpower. Pass through allies. Ah, right. Okay. I should probably give Ditch another chance sometime. Not now, though. He's hurt. Alright, let's do it. Although the -4 willpower sucks. Valgard has 11. Maybe I'll switch. Switch these two. What? There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Kind of create. We're gonna be facing warped, I bet. Warped dredge. Ugh. Tough it out, Ditch. Walk it off. Sinkhole. Okie doke. Holes in the ground, sinkholes. What do we got? Warped Borer. Borer's attacks and movement do 2 armor damage. Attacks and movement. What? Their movement does 2 armor damage? I don't know what that means. Spit does strength and armor damage, plus corrode damage, and additional armor damage on target's turn. Maw grabs and holds enemy. 1 armor damage plus corrode damage. Oh my god, those things sound awful. Hardened Warped Grunt. Explodes on death. Surrounding allies gain +3 willpower. A mighty hit deals strength and armor damage to target. Warped Scour. Explodes upon death. Drains strength, willpower, and strengthens warped. dredge? The slinger. Okay. Drunk? What? Why am I drunk? Oh, because I have the gold boar tusk? I see, okay. Spar didn't tell me that part of it. He didn't tell me I'd be drunk all the time. Not that I'm complaining. Fuck. I don't like this layout at all. Music is interesting. This isn't a good idea. I'm thinking, as I'm setting them up here, I'm thinking, okay, maybe we take out this side first before these guys can get to us. Rather than go up the center and then they can both get to us. Both sides, rather. Problem is, these sinkholes are making me have to space everybody out so much that this guy in the center will be able to reach these two really quickly, and he can do a ton of damage. 21 strength. So maybe, at the risk of bunching people up and having them fall in sinkholes, I'm actually going to put them all like this. I don't know. Let's try it. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, what order are they going? That guy first. That's good. Then that guy. Then that guy. Then that guy. That guy. That guy, and then presumably that guy. Okay, that's alright. You cannot get far enough though, dude. Shit. I don't know. What? Hey, that wasn't part of the plan. Is that how they move around? Yikes. Acid spit. Strength and armor damage, plus corrode damage, and additional armor damage on target's turn. Oh god. 2 acid spits. Oh, shit. If I go around the sinkhole, Valgard can't get to this guy to do an attack. Let's risk it. Let's see what happens if we walk over these sinkholes. Nope, not good. Shit. This is a mess. I kind of wish I could restart this fight already. Hang on a second, I gotta remember myself. Oh shit, I didn't even see the sinkhole. Damn it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Helps. Wow. Well, this is a waste of Ivor's turn, isn't it? Okay, just kill this thing. Wait a minute. Why does it only have a percentage chance? You should be able to hit it outright. 80%. 19 strength versus 3 armor. I don't get it. Let's hope it hits. That's weird. I don't understand that. She resisted the damage. Good. I don't like those things. Poor Bach. Yeah. Oh, drunk. Right. Okay. Does it say that on the description? Did I miss that? 80% maximum chance to hit. Oh, shit. Thanks, Jays. I didn't notice that before. That's, that gold boar tusk is less interesting than I thought. don't want to go over this thing. Yeah. Where are you going? Box down. Well, shit. Okay, do that. So she's here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go, actually just go there. Oh no! Well, her shield's gone. Shit. %20 chance to miss on the next turn. That's not enough. Oh, yeah, Fulka went down hard. I don't think I want to kill this one, because that would mean that this guy would get a turn before Ivor, and Ivor definitely needs to go before him. So I think I'm just going to do this. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Thought it might kill him. 1 point shot. Uh-oh. just kill it. Oh my god! Alright. Okay. I think I can still win this fight. It's gonna be close, but I think I can do it. But there's gonna be a lot of injuries tomorrow. Hey Chris, welcome back. Must think you love him, huh? Damn, deflected. Should have known that was gonna happen. Fuck. That was a bad move on my part, wasn't it? Eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's hope that I don't get trapped by this sinkhole. I don't think I will because I'm teleporting over it, right? Yeah. Where are you going, you asshole? What? Hey, wait a minute. Hunker down. Okay, I'm gonna do it again, actually. Come on, hit. Gotta hit, man. Yeah. Yes? Gaster? Sure. Oh, he's trapped by the sinkhole. Good. What else to do with you, Oli? Phew. Okay. Oh. Thanks, Gaster. Go 6 tiles, huh? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So get there. Then you can't do it. Left-handed cigarette. Possibly. Okay, just kill that thing. Resisted. Nice. Okay, man, hit this time, huh? Here we go. Dude. Alright, just do that. Oli's down. Shit. One can go 3 tiles. So I can't do it. Alright, you know what? Just rest. Pillage mode. Ouch. Okay, in order to get to him, I gotta give up some willpower. That sucks, but that's what must... Shit. Must be done. Nope, couldn't even get there. Shit. Almost got him. Come on, Ivor, you can do it. We got our butts kicked, but we won. Oof. Something tells me we're not going to be able to camp down here. Yikes. Okay, that's a promotion at least. Maybe. A sour smell fills the air. Acid vomited forth by the digging things. Warriors brag about the hard battles they've fought, but no one will be bragging about this. I'm regretting this already, says Valgerd, examining a limp tentacle. Courage, replies Juno. We'll see stranger things before we're done. Great. Good. Wonderful. Maybe we'll find it. Oh, this cave is only an entrance the Valkyrie use. Each of the towers in the north is a different entrance to the inner earth. Used to look a little different before the darkness. I was just gonna say, maybe we'll find like a group of dredge that have holed up in here somewhere that are safe, haven't been warped. They can replenish our busted ranks. That's the orb that was in Bulwark's dreams when he was being possessed by Belor. Weird. The white tower crouches in the distance, small against the vastness of the inner earth. I feel tired just thinking about the march to come. Juno says, that tower is our only goal now. Ivor says, that thing stands out like blood on snow. It doesn't belong here, does it? Excuse me. Juno says, no, it was built by the Valka. It's where I and I will undo this. Ivor says, what is that enormous dome laying behind it? Juno says, a fallen sun. Ivor says, and when do you plan to explain any of this? Juno says, there may come a point when I have little choice. That point is not now. It will not be a short conversation, or a happy one. Ivor, speaking of unhappy things, I'm sorry we had no time to save your eye when Bulwark struck. I fear there is no restoring it now. Sweet! I didn't even notice that he was missing the eye. So he's Bulwark one arm and Bulwark one eye. Ivor says, it's not the first time I've lost something. Juno says, though they do not say it, I can sense the ravens admire you greatly, as does Volka. And I'm afraid there is something else you should know. As we fell, I could feel a change in Arborong. Ruh-roh. What? You can't leave me hanging like that. Oh no, I've only got 14 days down here too. Gods, I can't see the ceiling, says Bar. Oh gods, I can't see the ceiling. There's no ceiling, we're inside the world, says Alfred. It'll always look this did. No, this place used to be full of life. The caravan moves slowly, taking in the strangeness of the place. What did it look like before the darkness, you wonder? Volka stumbles for the third time in as many minutes. She furiously boots a stone into orbit and chases it with a squall of curses. What is this crap? Are we still falling? Ivan shakes his head. You aren't used to being here. We'll pass. Pass my foot up your ass, Volka mutters, just loud enough to hear. You ignore the bickering. Everyone seems a bit testy. Others complain of dizziness and nausea, and swear the ground is rotating until you're forced to stop. Spar solicits for a new hat. Walking off, milkmaids, a short rest. Let's do a short rest. Oli's feet are propped up on a rock with a flask in his hand before you've finished speaking. His smile dares you to say something, but you think twice on it. A short while later, the ravens are reluctantly ready to move again. So did anybody get healed from that? I don't know. I can't check. This place is freaky looking. It says, hello, how's your leg, dude? Ivor says, are you talking to me? Ditch says, damn it, every time. I need a better introduction. Ditch continues as you walk, stumbling over his own awkwardness as he goes. Anyway, listen, he says. This is going to sound weird, but I'm going a bit loopy, cooped up with these people. Ivor says, I can see that. Ditch says, and everyone keeps threatening me with death if I don't leave them alone. Join the ravens, I thought. Why not? Where else would be safer? Look at this. This is the least safe place. Ivor says, yes. Ditch says, I know, I'm supposed to be the quiet guy, right? Everyone thinks I'm sneaky. Well, look, I'm only sneaky because nobody notices me. Does it ever get to you, being ignored all the time? Ivor says, no, that doesn't. Ditch says, I get chatty when I'm nervous. I hate this place. I hate being stuck in this bubble like a fish. Ivor says, fish don't get stuck in bub. Ditch continues babbling at you while you walk. Let's listen to Ditch talk about his childhood. He says, and I knew something was up the first time I stole something. It was fruit. Like a whole basket of fruit. And the basket. That's the only reason anyone noticed. A ton of fruit was suddenly gone. So the fruitmonger shouts for guards. Fruitmonger? Whatever. Anyway, the guards walk right past me. He bumps into my shoulder. Doesn't even turn around. There's guards running all around me, stopping other people. Never even look at me. And I'm holding this basket of fruit. I mean, it's kind of insulting to be honest. Is it my face? Do I look like a leper or something? But now I'm wondering what else I could get away with. Taking jewelry? Sleeping in the King's Keep? Murder? Turns out I've gotten away with a lot of murder. Ditch continues babbling at you while you walk. Let's talk about his interests. By the gods, he says. 15 years now if you count my stint in regional theater. What? Hard getting work in theater. Always in the background, right? No surprise. I did a lot of carpentry for them, actually. Lots of furniture. The secret is you rub vinegar into the wood. That was about when I just gave up and started working for myself. The only honest money I ever made was selling a song I wrote about chicken. Ditch continues babbling at you while you walk. Speaking of left-handed cigarettes, listen to Ditch talk about his travels. He says, killed that guy later, hunted him down, and stabbed him in the face. Nobody's called me backflips since. Now I'm stuck on a ship, months out to sea, right? Lots of vile stuff happening out on those ships, I can tell you. Debauchery. Made me think twice about going completely nude when we stopped at those hot springs. I still did, but you know what I'm saying. Ditch continues babbling at you while you walk. Ignore Ditch until he leaves you alone. He says, and I get the feeling they think I'm creepy, if they even notice at all. But anyway, now she's in a panic to get all the goats back in their pen. Everybody's looking. Then her husband starts screaming at me, freak! Big-nosed freak! Ivor says, maybe we should keep it down. Ditch says, that's rough, you know. You ever had someone screaming freak at you? Freak! Ivor notices the last shout echoes. Shortly after, you spot movement. The ravens curse Ditch as they draw their weapons. Ditch says, how is this my fault? We're glowing like the freaking sun festival down here. Ivor says, stop shouting, Ditch. It's funny. Oh, God. We're all hurt. Hey, why is Ditch in... I bet I can't take Ditch out of the group, can I? Nope, he's required. Son of a bitch. I can take Bach out. Explodes immediately, huh? Alright, I haven't used apostate very well yet. I'm gonna put him in the party. Gotta remind myself what Bercy does. Tempest, centering impact, heavy impact. Okay. Max! Welcome to the party, pal. Sure. God, I don't know if this is, I don't know. I don't know. Didn't want to be a rhombus, that's right. No four-sided polygon are you. Okay, right, I gotta get this stuff more capably handed out. Actually. Willpower? Okay. I don't know that that's really the best, but... Actually, no. Okay. Ugh, here we go. Shit. We're surrounded. Nice going, Ditch. Is this my fault? Ditch is not happy. Nobody's happy. Alright. Warped Stone Singer. Warped Stone Guard. Warped Slinger. Warped Scourge. Warped Stone Guard. Warped Borer. Warped Scourge. Warped Grunt. Hell? Can't move Ditch? Can't move Ditch, we can't move Ivor? Oh, son of a bitch. Really? Here I was like, hey, let's move them all over here. We could take maybe these two guys out before we have to face everybody else. But Ditch and Ivor are stuck in the middle. Okay. This is going to be tough. I don't know. I guess that's how we're going to do it. Okay, so what order are they going? That guy first. Well, crap. I didn't want him to go before these two. Then that guy. Then the Stone Singer. Then that guy. And that monster. Oh, good. And it's a wave too, huh? Shit. I do not like this at all. I wonder if I would not have listened to Ditch at all, if I would have had the option to just avoid this entirely. God, that sucks. Break all of his armor. Good. Ditch got in one good attack before he gets killed. Stone Singer doesn't get to go. That guy gets to go instead. We'll just have to deal with... Oh, shit. He's going to do damage to Ivor, but we'll just have to deal with that. So wait, does that mean my Stone Singer's attack is interrupted? He's not... Oh, God, so that was a complete waste of his turn. Ugh. This is terrible. Wait! I thought he was confused. Why did he still get an attack there? Okay, so confused doesn't do what I thought it did. Well, this is going absolutely horribly. Look at this. This is awful. All my... God. Ivor is half dead and he's surrounded by the toughest dudes on the board. She's still alive somehow. Is down. I'm afraid Juno's gonna die. Yay! Apostate. Ivor's down. Well, this is all gone to shit, hasn't it? I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm using my freaking mages for armor damage. Juno's down. Except that she's got this weird resurrect thing, right? Yeah. Forgot about that. Okay. Unlike other heroes, when Juno falls in battle, she isn't incapacitated. Instead, she becomes a ghost, invisible and invulnerable to enemies. As a ghost, Juno cannot attack or use abilities, but she can move and she can collect the fonts of dark energy that are visible on her turn. Each font that Juno collects restores both strength and willpower. When trying to maximize Juno's font collection each turn, please remember that you can click multiple tiles in sequence to control the unit's movement precisely. At any point, you can restore Juno to life with the strength and willpower she currently has by stepping into her body. Damn, okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to go right there. Right there. Right there. Just keep zapping him. Now, that. Okay, now he can't do as much damage to Percy. It's good. Come on, hit, dude. There we go. This is so weird. Okay. Seems to be working so far. She's back, baby! Is that the... Oh, she can't move anymore. I don't know if that was worth it, really. I suppose it was, because she can now do... ride the lightning. Should do it, right? Shoo! We just barely won that round. Respite. Nope, let's get the hell out of here. Man. That was almost very bad. Thanks, Jeza. Ditch has been injured again. He was already injured. Well, that's good. I don't know about this, you guys. Maybe that's the last fight we have before we get to the tower? You can't afford to keep getting into battles like this, and you all know it. No shit. As you clean your axe, you notice the Raven's kicking the crap out of something, which turns out to be Ditch. Between bloody coughs, he swears to keep his mouth shut for a while, and that seems to make everyone a little happier. Poor Ditch. You can only heal injuries by camping, and I can't camp down here in the weird place that I'm in. We do. Yes, we do, Max. Across colossal cliffs, you spy countless pockets carved into the stone. Those are the sculptor's homes, Alfred points out. The massive web of stairs and chambers must have been a beehive of activity before the dredge fled from the darkness. So they live in the cliffs? Don't move, Alfred says, pressing her back to the stone. The ravens do the same. Beyond the monolith floats an immense creature, all tentacles and eyes. Oh, great, it's Darkest Dungeon all of a sudden. Swimming in the air. What in the depths is that, you whisper. A victim, Alfred says accusingly, aimed at the Valka. You've heard of enormous monsters crawling from deep within the earth, but this one has been twisted horrifically by the darkness. Ravens worry that the light will draw its attention even from this distance. God. Hide within a dredge dwelling until it passes. Run for it and hope it doesn't notice. Split into groups in case it gives chase. Run for it and hope it doesn't notice. We don't have time for this. Although hiding might give me a chance to heal. Though I doubt that that's the case. If hiding gave me a chance to heal, I'd do it. Twisted and maniacal, a sluttering testament to the power of corruption. Yep. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Run for it! Hope it doesn't notice. Let's just go. We don't have time to play it safe, you order, and the caravan breaks into a sprint. It's not long before you realize that it hasn't responded to you at all. You're not sure it's even capable of doing so in its broken condition. Hopefully your luck holds out. Oh my gosh! Did the risky maneuver actually pay off? Ooh, look, there it is. Weird. 8 days left. I wonder what would happen if we just, what if the choices that we made back in Arborong only gave us like 4 days? Would the game just end with us all failing? Because we wouldn't have enough days to get to the tower. I wonder if that was even possible. Leave nothing unchecked. There's much to be found in forgotten places. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. The caravan enters a field of tall grass, or as Ivan tells you, something more akin to seaweed. You wouldn't call it that anymore. The grass blades are now ebony razor-edged corkscrews that bite at your skin, pulled waist-high. Go on as far as the eye can see. They break easily enough, Valgard says, shattering a cluster with a loud smack from his shield. Yeah, and the sound will bring everything that isn't already looking in our direction, replies Oli, rubbing a stinging cut on his arm. Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration. Ah, man, I want to play Darkest Dungeon now. We've got a long way to go, you say. So let's come to some agreement here. Carefully and quietly to avoid wounds and noise. Volk and the other shield wielders bash a path. Every pace and tough it out. Well, so far we've learned that noise is an absolute disaster. So let's move carefully and quietly. On the one hand, you're able to avoid drawing attention or being covered in wounds. On the other, the going is slow. By the time the grass finally thins out, you wonder how much time you've lost. Holy shit, 2 days? 3 days to get through that shit. Oh my god. Oh boy. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Please tell me we're gonna get to the tower soon. We've only got 2 days left. The ground begins to crinkle softly beneath your feet. Others notice it too. Juno hums a soft lullaby, and a nebula of lights drift from her staff like campfire embers, reflecting off a plane of tinted glass that sprawls out ahead in every direction. And now the darkness holds dominion, black as death. Ice, says Ivan, or it once was. I can't be sure what the darkness has done to it. Unlike the jagged shale you've tramped so far, it lays in geometric patterns of flat plains, some hanging curiously in the air. Valgard dares a short slide onto it. Excuse me, saying, seems solid enough. Rest. We only have 2 days. We don't have time for this. We gotta go. We just gotta go. One good mistake deserves another, mutters Oli. One? Replies Spar, sliding onto the ice. It withstands their weight, as well as their skepticism. Step lightly. The ice may hold, but let's not test it. I swear something beneath us is moving. It was an ocean. Surely there are many things still there. Some bigger than others. Then maybe we should keep quiet. The sea! She's a cruel mistress. Oh no! Oh shit. We're all gonna die! They're still walking forward. They're very brave. Juno grips her staff tightly, hands trembling. Yeah, well, shit is right. You've never seen that. She speaks low, over her shoulder, but you hear it clear as a bell. She says, no matter what happens now, protect Ivan. The human mind, fragile, like a robin's egg. Release the Kraken! Yeah, oh crap, no kidding. We're all gonna die! I would love for somebody in the party to be like, we're all gonna die! Just run. Just take off running. What exactly is the plan here? How am I supposed to protect Ivan from that? That's the most important question. We don't know what the plan is. I don't even know that Juno would tell us the plan, but how am I supposed to protect Ivan? She says, any way you can. The serpent speaks. You don't understand its words, but you get the tone. Juno shouts back, and you understand her perfectly well. Juno says, you've failed again and again. You won't succeed this time. The serpent rears up as it responds, until only wildly coiling loops of ragged, monstrous scales can be seen in the light. She says, it means to shatter the ice. Go! Oh boy. A hair's breadth from becoming unwound. Max, you got all the good ones. The serpent strikes like a whip, snapping up Juno between its jaws and slams its head onto the ice, wildly unconcerned for itself. Juno somehow weaves patterns with broken arms. Jesus, her arm's broken. The ice beneath you bucks. Suddenly it occurs to you that Juno has taken control of something deep beneath your feet, and it's approaching fast. Go! She screams once more. Ivan freezes. You throw him over your shoulder and run, just as the ice groans and splinters from another impact, snapping like bear traps. Ravens scatter in terror. No force of will can overcome a failing body. Wow! Yeah! Gods, the ash! I can't see a damn thing! Just keep going! We're all gonna die! I say it again. The light is dimming? Looks like the light is dimming. Oh no. Well, at least the day counter stopped. Is everyone here? You shout. Ravens rub soot from their faces and cough into their hands. Thick black dust haunts the air, kicked up by the Leviathan's thrashing. Darkness closes in, hunting the hearts of men. I can see her! Ivan shouts. A globe of light detaches from the convulsing silhouette of the serpent, blazing through the air and crashing like a meteor far in the distance. Ivan darts ahead with his own light. The rest follow. Crawl through curtains of dust. It's suddenly dark as a moonless night. Juno's light dims and winks out. Hurry! Shouts Ivan. Soon you admit it's impossible to know if you're heading in the right direction anymore. Ivan begins to panic. Shit. I thought one of the choices would be, like, just give up. Don't bother looking for Juno. Because, right, she said that Ivan is the one that needs to be protected. He's the one that can end it if we could just get to the tower. Separate into two groups, just search a larger area. Again, I feel like we don't have time. Alfrun protests, but has no better ideas. She takes half the ravens, while you go with Ivan and the others. Careful to keep each other in sight. A shrill shout in the distance is followed by ringing weapons. You race toward the light to discover the broken body of Bach at the feet of Warped Dredge. They jumped us in the dark, shouts Valgard, blood streaming down his arm. Uh-oh. This is just the worst. We're all boned. Well, listen, gang, it's the top of the hour. It's time for the stream to end. This is actually probably as good a stopping point as any, because if I start this fight, it's going to take me about half an hour, I bet. 20 minutes at least. So I think we'll end the stream here, and we'll start next time with this, what will almost certainly be impossible fight, given that half of our party is injured. We're down to the B team now. I'm not liking this. We'll work this out next time. We'll sort the party correctly and trinketize and everything. Basically just like a Darkest Dungeon fight. Yeah, so thanks very much everybody for hanging out in the chat this evening. I appreciate it. The ancestor of Darkest Dungeon. That's right. The game was a real pressure cooker this evening. It was stressful as all hell. And I imagine it'll be more of the same next week. So if you can, join me every Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll do Morrowind for an hour and a half. We'll do Banner Saga, or whatever we end up doing when Banner Saga's over for an hour and a half. Thanks everybody who's watching on YouTube for catching up. Appreciate it. Those of you who hung out with me in the chat this evening, I appreciate it very much. I'm glad you guys were here, and I hope to see you next week. Until then, take care, and I will see you around.